apart from the protesters' dissatisfaction with the government reforms, there are two other factors that will determine just how large these demonstrations will be. And the first one is the entry of Shiite cleric Muqtada Sadr into the protest movement. He actually called this time around for his followers to also take to the streets, and this may go one of two ways. Either there will be a greater turnout, or the people who protested before may actually be deterred from turning out, because there was a certain pride that there was actually no cleric or no political leader who was leading the protest movements in early October, and it was simply a show of national unity without any party leadership that prompted people to protest. The second factor is the level of fear among demonstrators in light of the heavy-handed approach by security forces. Earlier this week, the government did publish the results of an investigation into the violence, and it did admit that excessive force was used. It also recommended the dismissal of several senior army and police officials. What stood out, however, that this report failed to identify and sanction the armed elements who are believed to be responsible for the bulk of violence against protesters, and these armed elements are believed to have essentially operated outside of regular command structures. So the message that the government appears to be sending here is that it's either unwilling or unable to rein in these groups, which may in turn embolden them to once again use force against protesters.
Simona Fulton reporting from Baghdad. Well, amid strong winds, authorities